good evening, and welcome to the Upper St. Clair varsity hockey game, first game of the 2012-2013 season. I'm Kirk Caroof on your high-definition Panthers television network, along with Lisa Ambrose on the camera. We welcome you to another hockey season. Pretty much the only game in town, Lisa, with the Penguins and the NHL on strike, and excited to be here, and had to go see the Wheeling Nailers last Saturday because the hockey fix was in. So we have pretty much a backyard brawl here this evening. Peters Township, a big force last year, making it to the finals of the Penguin Cup last season. Their first season actually prompted from AA ranks, and they made it to the AAA ranks. So they are a force. Had a few of the graduating seniors, but big number 83 Rechtenwall will be back for Peters Township, and he is certainly a force to be reckoned with tonight. Returning for the Panthers will be our big young stars of Boyd and Cassidy. Cassidy, a superstar, really gifted goal scorer, so we'll look for number 18 tonight to make a difference. Unfortunately, the Panthers have lost Sweeney this season for the Penguins Elite. So we'll let them get started here in about 30 seconds and bring you some hockey here this evening. Panthers are picked for the 5th slot early in the polls this season, and again are going to come off another very, very tough division. Cannon Mac and North Allegheny have already started their season the other night and notched 2 wins, so once again it looks like Cannon Mac and North Allegheny will be a force in the PIHL AAA ranks. Panthers will be donning their home whites here, trimmed in red and black, traveling right to left on your TV dial. And Peters Township in their patented black, red, and white uniforms as well. Probably be able to bring a few away games this season. As you well know, the Panthers travel to South Point and play Peters Township, so we'll probably broadcast that. And of course, the Mount Lebanon and Bethel Park games are nearby too. So it looks like we have a full slate of games scheduled for you this season. And the way it looks now, it may be the only hockey we see for quite some time. So getting ready to drop the puck. And something different, starting with 17-minute periods. Is that something different, Lisa? Typically, they used to play 3 periods of 15 minutes, and I noticed they've started the clock here with 17 minutes. So I'm not sure if that's a new rule this season. I'll have to find that out, but play comes back to center where left-handed shot centerman Cassidy will drift it back in. Goaltender is number 29, Brian Baker, and we've called his number before for Peters Township. And in goal, our senior, Michael Ambrose, number 31. It's going to be taken by Woomer here, and he'll take that puck on the near board to Puccetti, and he avoids a check. Oh, be careful here. He's right in front, a shot. He can't get it off, and the Panthers dodge an early bullet here as the play got trapped in the zone as Puccetti took a pretty big hit on the near board, and we're going to have a face-off here to the left of goaltender Ambrose with 16:02 remaining here in the first. Panthers enjoying a new head coach this season, Denny Kierstein, a former Bethel Park player and quite a gifted young hockey player. So we'll be excited to see Denny this season. Just got notice that Our own Joe Haleski's team, the Solar Blades in Orlando, happen to be playing Ralph Morovich's son's team, the Gwinnett Gladiators, tonight in Atlanta. And as you well know, Coach Gary Klapkowski has donned the ECHL, our former Upper St. Clair coach, and he is playing for the Solar Blades. So we wish them a good game, and that would be a fun one to watch. Another giveaway here down deep in the Panthers zone. Panthers get away with it again as Crockett, number 4, will play it back to center, where it's taken by the defense of Peters Township, Mountain. He looks for Opeka in the center. That's going to be picked off by number 19, Puccetti, and he's going to backhand it into the Peters bench. And we'll have another quick stop and play with 15:23 to go here in the first. Well, you walk out of the house tonight without a coat on, and I'm going to pay the price in the third period, because you could hang meat in this facility. And they make it 17-minute periods. Oh my.
I'll be giving you my coat.
Yeah, I might be taking Lisa's coat. Little chip shot back to center here, and looks like the golf days may be over here for a while, with Hurricane Sandy dumping huge amounts of rain and Pennsylvania dodging major bullets here. Our thoughts and prayer go out to the people in New Jersey and New York, and how about the 2 feet of snow in Bluefield and Beckley, West Virginia. So quite an interesting perfect storm, as they were calling for. Taken by Woomer, and boy, he's really picked up his game later part of the season, number 40. He helped out again by Ackerman in the quarter, and that play's going to come back to number 91, Ackerman, and he'll skate coast to coast, and he tries to beat the defense, but a good effort there by Tylenda as he plays the body. Play comes out in front. It's still loose. Picked up again by Ackerman. Oh, he's got Cassidy in front. And a good save by Baker as he'll cover up. And they'll skate away with a face-off to the left of the Peters goaltender, with 14:13 remaining now here in the first. Big face-off win there. Oh my, and Puccetti wrists it high, and that's going to come all the way back. Apparently must have touched up on the netting. So they'll take the face-off outside the blue line. And a big face-off win there for the Panthers. And Puccetti just wristed it high as he had a good opportunity in the high slot. Taken here by Stork, and happens to be donning the same number as his brother Luke Stork. But the Panthers this year will be blessed by number 17, Logan Stork. So another nice new addition to the Panthers roster this season. Big hit there by Puccetti, and again going to be exchanged back by DeBolt. And again, we'll have an offside here with 13:40, and a little bit of sloppy play here early. A lot of whistles. Score is still knotted at 0. And we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line. I'll hit those in the third period. Face-off taken by DeBolt and controlled by Peters Township. Play is loose at center, and a mini break. He's got Cassidy trailing, and Ackerman was unable to control, but a good effort there by Cassidy to help him out. Takes it back to the point. Going to be taken by Woomer, and that shot's deflected into the meshing. And once again, another quick whistle here. And both teams seem to be fairly evenly matched here. I think the key to the Panthers' success in years past has been getting off to that early lead. Panthers play extremely well here at home at the Ice Castle. And that faceoff's going to come all the way back where Alibrand will play it, our Merrill Lynch Strong Like Bull winner for 2012. Sean Alibrand, a big physical force. Play is loose in front, and a good play by the defense to carry the load out, and that'll be chipped back to center. Going to be dumped back in, but Cassidy's trapped in offside. Finally, that play comes back to center and goes coast to coast. He's got Rechtenwall trailing, and a shot on, and an easy save by Ambrose with the right paw. And he'll hold on for a stop and play with 12:45 to go here in the first. Faceoff's going to be taken here by number 93, Carbonera of the Carbonera restaurant right up the street. Good to see a little play out of him. I think he's a first-year varsity player. Play comes back to the left, and that play will once again go into the corner. It's going to be controlled by Peters. Dumped into the corner, and a good effort there by Puccetti as he banks it and tries to get back for himself, but going to be picked off by Tylenda. Going to be left here by number 35, Mountain. Finally going to be taken again by Carbonera, and he'll avoid a heavy hit there against the board. Boy, and I tell you, it's that, look at the size of Puccetti this year. Back to number 94. Oh, shot right on, and a good save there by Baker. And Gavitt with a good first effort here early in the first period. It's going to be loose, and Boyd looks to corral a rebound, but nobody home. And good first scoring opportunity there for the Panthers, as Gavitt had a point-blank shot, number 94 from 10, and he hits his pads as he probably sees an opportunity go by the board, but a good save by Baker. And then they'll face it off with 11:42 to go in the first. Good face-off win there by Ackerman, but he's going to be so clean that it comes outside the zone. Be careful here. That puck almost went into the stands, but that'll hit high on the glass. Taken by number 28, McCombs. He's going to redirect it, tries to take it off his right skate, and that'll come right off the boards to Opeka. He's got Reebholds trailing, but a good effort here by Cassidy as he'll play both ends of the ice. Taken by Ackerman, and he tries to chip it forward. But as I was saying, I always like to make mention of, and there's these pockets of growth spurts, and when you look at number 19, he really stands out. Puccetti for the Panthers with a big physical growth spurt, and it's really evident when you see those 9th, 10th, and 11th graders. Oh, shot right in the middle. Comes back to Cassidy. Oh, and he's unable to pull the trigger. McCombs looks to tuck it in. And a good opportunity there again for the Panthers as they look to strike first. Play still comes into the Panthers attack zone. Going to be finally chipped back here to center where Opeka will play it. Tries to get it around Stork. Unable to control Kittelberger with a nice move. Picked up by Opeka. Oh, a heavy hit there. And we're probably going to have a kneeing penalty here as Boyd got his left knee into him, and they're going to go with a kneeing indeed, and the Panthers will have their first penalty of the 2012-13 season. That minor penalty will go to number 2, Matt Boyd. 2 minutes for kneeing. Time of the penalty is 10:21, and Peters will go on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Play's taken back where Kittelberger will leave it for number 57, DeBolt. Comes over to Rechtenwall, captain. Good effort there by Stork, but it'll be picked up, and we've got a trailer. Be careful here. Little miscue there where Leiden will play it in the corner, unable to get it out. Taken by Rechtenwall, and a give and go back to number 5, a Boss. Shot's going to go wide. Picked up by Tylenda. Cycling down deep, and a power move of his own. He comes into the high slot. He wrists it. Oh, and that shot just goes wide. Ambrose on both knees to try to block that screen shot. 1:10 remaining in the man advantage for Peters. And a good effort there by Stork as he'll clear it the length of the ice, and the Panthers will go on a quick line change. As Baker looks to play it out of the zone. Kept in at the left point by Rechtenwald, and he'll wrist it wide with 45 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Careful here, the Panthers have stacked 3 guys. Oh my, and got away with it. They had 3 guys in the corner, and you've got to watch your zones here. Back to the point where Boss will play it. A wrister will be blocked in front, not out. In the high slot, shot's going to go wide. Rebound shot, comes back to the point again. A wrister goes wide. 19 to go. Back to the point, all Peters Township here. And it looks like the Panthers are going to have to be careful here taking penalties. Pretty much a prolific power play here with many scoring opportunities, and Peters really moves the puck quite well. Screen shot in front, and Alibrand will take it, and that'll do it. They'll shoot it the length of the ice, and that'll be stopped and played by Baker. Banks it back to center, but nobody home, where Woomer will skate it across the red stripe. Got away with probably a little icing play there as the referees waved that off. Taken by Puccetti, and he looks to backhand it in front, nobody home. And finally going to be chipped back to center. Stork looks to get back into the zone, played by number 10. Play is still loose in the corner. And finally going to come up with it is number 2, Boyd. He looks to get it out, where Puccetti looks to headman the play to Cassidy, unable to control. Finally going to be picked up here by number 21 for Peters. Been an extended shift for both teams here, Peters especially, and finally Upper St. Clair's going to look to change up here, where Puccetti will skate off. Taken by Stork here, and he's been out a long time. Taken by Crockett. That'll get chipped back in the zone, where Woomer will play it. He'll avoid a check. He'll redirect it into the corner, where Cassidy, who's been out on an extended shift. Good outlet pass over to Crockett, over to Ackerman. Ackerman's going to skate down the middle, leaves it for Cassidy, unable to control. Taken by Alibrand, and now he'll keep it in. Redirects it to front, shot on by Cassidy. He shoots and scores, and what a pure goal scorer. Cassidy's going to tally his first goal of the season, and he tickled the twine as he beat him high left to the short side on a brilliant pass by Alibrand. And that's what the doctor ordered, folks. It was all Peters Township for about 4 or 5 minutes. Successfully, Panthers killing a power play, and a golden opportunity as Alibrand makes a great play at the left point. Redirects it in front, and Cassidy makes no doubt about it from 15 feet, and the Panthers take an early 1-0 lead. Oh, that's a backbreaker for Peters Township. Pretty much dominated play for 5 minutes. The Panthers have to tack it on here now. A good shot by Boyd, and that's right on. It's loose in front. Panthers, a little bit of sense of urgency. Loose in front again. Boyd has an opportunity. Oh, and a good effort there by the defense. Be careful here. Panthers are going to get trapped back. Opeka's going to take it wide, and a good effort there by Stork as he comes late to the play. Puccetti will take the puck. He'll leave it for Boyd, and he'll come down his off wing here. Finally, he'll be taken by number 75, Opeka, and he's got to beat 2 Panther defense, and that's how you play the body. Very impressed so far early here with number 17, Logan Stork, and it must run in the family. Boy, it'd be nice to have Luke Stork back, and Timmy Shoup, and Michael Sweeney, and this could be an interesting run with those guys on the team.
Yep. Got a few kids that haven't played in years. Matt Mendelson.
Oh yeah, Mendelson, yeah, another name from the past, number 33. You know, and they're caught sometimes in a really tough situation. Sometimes it's coaches that really don't like them playing on other teams. And believe me, these guys love high school hockey. It's probably their first passion. But it is what it is, as a famous guy once said. Play will come back to Woomer, and he's going to get his pocket picked by number 57, DeBolt. Looks to redirect it into the slot to Rechtenwall, and he's unable to control. Taken by Stork, but not out. Tylinda takes a blast, and that'll come off the pads of one of the Panthers. Taken by Ackerman. He gets Cassidy back on side. Nice move. Redirects it to Cassidy. Takes a big hit. Play is still loose, and finally back to center where it'll be played by number 16, Cochrane. And be careful here. And that puck went into the Panther zone. And the Panther faithful, nobody hurt. Throw the puck back on the ice with 4:37 to go. Panthers lead 1-0. Face-off controlled by Upper St. Clair, where Alibrand would take it. Will be taken by Burns here as he'll outlet to number 10. Can't get a look at number 10. He's not on the roster here. I'll have to take a peek at the name. Big hit there at center with Burns going down, getting the worst of that trade with one of the Panthers. Gavitt will play in the corner, and he'll go down on a heavy hit. Play comes around the corner and we taken out and chipped back to center where Colcom will play it. Finally going to be gathered in here by the Panthers, where play now comes back behind Ambrose, where both sides go on a wholesale change. Cassidy's going to take a left wing, and he's going to take it all the way across the blue stripe. Gifted stick handler here and a pure goal scorer. He's going to lose his edge, nothing called. Chip back to center where Stork's going to look to play D, and that's, once again, folks, how you play defense 101. A weak shot handled easily in the corner by Ambrose. Oh my, heavy hit there. And we're going to have another opportunity here as Ackerman's going to get the gate. Kind of got the hands probably up a little bit high as he'll give Chet a little of his peace of mind, but he's going to get an interference call. And with 3:11 to go here in the first, Panthers now have to fight off another 2-minute disadvantage here, and Peters Township will go on their second power play of the evening. Time of the penalty at 3:11 here in the first. Ackerman 2 for interference. And there is an Upper St. Clair fan in shorts. You have got to be kidding me. Wow. We don't want to look. Back to the point, it's loose. Oh, good play there again by Alibrand as he cleared the zone. A goaltender's best friend, a defenseman on his right side. Peters extremely gifted moving the puck here. Back to Tylinda in the corner as he'll look for Rechtenwall. That play will come all the way back into the corner, back to the point. A wrister, a rebound, kicks right back in front, and Cassidy with a play, and he headmans it to Boyd. He'll avoid a check. Good call there. Late to the dance, and he's going to get a tripping minor as Boyd had him beat. And an excellent play there by number 2 as he drew the penalty, and they'll even it up here with a minor penalty on Peters Township to number 6. Kittleberger, 2 minutes for tripping. And that play penalty will come at the 2:17 mark. So the Panthers will skate even strength here, 4-on-4 for the next minute and 6 seconds. And then they'll be on a power play of their own for the remaining 54 seconds. Panthers control the draw here. Taken in the corner, it's loose. Good play there by Crockett as he feathered it to Pachetti, but nobody home. Play comes back where Opeka will take it, and he'll try to split the defense. And Arister's just going to whistle wide. Big open ice out here for the next 38 seconds. Crockett with a nice soft pass. Oh, heavy hit there on Stork, and he's going to go down, but he gets right back up. He avoids it here. Taken again at center, and he chips it back to Puccetti, and he'll redirect the play back into the Panthers zone. 1:29 remains here in the first. Play is going to be taken here by Rebels. He'll drive it down deep, and Peters will look for a change where it'll be picked up by number 33, Alibrand. Taken by Boyd, and he can't control. Chip back to center. Boyd's trying to beat 3 Peters Township. He beats 1. He tries to beat 2. Going to be helped out here by Ackerman. Takes a heavy shoulder into the Peters player. Tied up in the corner. A good job by Woomer as he'll lose that battle with number 53. Play comes back to center where Ackerman will take it over, and the Panthers now on a man advantage of their own for the next 29 seconds. Taken by Cassidy in the corner. He'll lose control, and number 83, Rechtenwald, will skate it back to center. It's again a good defensive effort there. Panther defense, and Woomer playing the body extremely well. Taken by Cassidy, and he tries to beat Ty Linda, and that's not going to happen. 2 seconds to go. We're back to skating 5-on-5. 15 seconds remains here in the first, and it looks like it's pretty much going to end here with 6 seconds to go, with the Panthers controlling a 1-0 lead. And that'll do it for the first. Panthers enjoying a strike by number 18, first of the season by Austin Cassidy. And what started out to be a pretty slow-moving first period got to be pretty quick. Panthers with 1 minor mini power play opportunity, and Peters Township having 2. And a pretty evenly matched first period. And Lisa just said that Brian Baker and Michael Ambrose play on the same amateur team. So Baker, again, a really good goaltender for Peters. And Peters made it to the finals last year against Bethel Park. And just a storied history of great hockey championships in Peters Township. And, you know, amazing they were a AA program for all those years with the growth in Peters Township, and certainly have held their own in the AAA ranks here. "17 minutes to go in the second," so indeed they have added time this year. That must be a new deal. Used to be 3 15-minute periods, and why don't you play 20 like the NHL? That's an interesting change. I wonder if they've added extra time, if the rink has accounted for that. Panthers now change direction. They're skating in their home whites left to right. Appears like the lighting's a little bit better on the right side as opposed to the left side. Shot by Stork's going to be in a hard angle, taken and kept in by Cassidy, and brilliant shot, and he's going to take a heavy hit by Rechtenwald, but he gets right back up. Play is redirected on the right wing, and Rechtenwald skate back 2-on-2 with DeShiel. Oh, the shot's going to be loose. And number 10, DeShiel, that's an actual former neighbor of mine. It was an 18-year resident of Peters Township, and that's Dr. Rick DeShiel's son. And he was not on the roster there. Number 10 must be a new addition to Peters Township. Face-off taken to the right by Boyd and Emilio of Ambrose, controlled by Peters, but unable to keep it in the zone. A good forechecking effort here by Crockett will force Tylenda to kick it around the corner to number 5, Boss. Going to be taken there by number 19, Emilio, and he'll just dump it in behind goaltender Ambrose. Good effort there by the Panthers, and a Outlet pass to Gavitt from Boyd, unable to control. Gathered back in by Boyd. He'll redirect it to Gavitt, and he'll be the first to get there in the corner. Checks up and avoids a heavy hit. Comes back to the point where Leiden will wrist it from the right point. Oh, heavy hit there. Big hit there right in front of us by Leiden, and he put the big hip check in on Cochran, and both players get up. And a heavy hit right in front of us. You could hear it all the way up here. And wow. .15:05 now remaining here in the second. Faceoff will be to the right of goaltender Michael Ambrose. And again, going to be controlled here by Peters. Good effort there by Alibrand as he'll pick up the mail. Comes across to Cassidy, and he'll look to play it in the corner, and he's going to skate it out. Going to be helped out by Ackerman, and a mini 2-on-2 breaks out. Drop pass to Cassidy, and he takes it, and that's going to come right off the skate of number 6, Kittleberger. And he's kind of limping around. Good effort there by Cassidy, but nobody home into the corner. McCombs and Kittleberger will mix it up on the near board. Holcomb will try to play it, and here comes Cassidy. Skating back 1 against 3. Got a late trailer here in McCombs. Nobody home. Big hit. Oh my, and that was a high hit there by Ackerman, and we've got a Peters player down, and he was actually skating with his head down, and Ackerman came up a little bit high here, and boy, he put the Peters player down in 14:08.
Peters player skating with his head down?
Yeah, he actually did. He didn't see it. Yeah, we'll shut it down and we'll be right back. Okay, yeah, it looks like going to be a 5-minute major and a game misconduct, and boy, all the best for the Peters player. He was down for quite a bit. Gavin Reebholtz, and preliminary reports was that he had no feeling in his legs, so we can certainly just pray and thoughts and prayers get out. I thought I saw a little bit of his leg movement near the end there, so boy, you could just say a little prayer and hope everything's okay. And boy, a very violent sport. I think again you just saw two players, colliding. One had his head down, and just kind of a freaky incident. Not sure if it was when he hit the ice that might have caused the feeling, but we can only hope for the best. But at 14:08, Peters will go on a 5-minute major penalty power play, and the Panthers enjoy a 1-0 lead, but mood has certainly been tempered here with almost a 35 to 40 minute stop in play. Play comes back to Peters, where Kittleberger will redirect it right on, and going to be taken in the corner by Rechtenwall. And Alibrand will have his pocket picked, where the play will come around the corner to Boyd, but that'll be kept in here neatly by Peters. And looks like both teams just skating in slow motion here.
They're cold.
Yeah. Play will come through the slot area, where Cassidy will look to play it ahead, but taken back to the point where DeBolt will play it. Redirects it in the corner, where Captain Rechtenwall back to Kittleberger. Backhanded shot. Oh, that's going to come off the side of the net. Comes back in front, and one thing for Peters on a major penalty lease is that they can score as many times as they like over the 5-minute span. So with 3:44, the Panthers have certainly killed the beginning stages of this major penalty. Comes back to the point where Kittleberger will play it through the slot area where it's played by Stork, and he'll lose his stick. Taken by Rechtenwald, and good play there by Leiden as he'll block that with a stick down. Back to the slot, a deflection in front, just going to go wide. All Peters Township here. Kittleberger looks to redirect it in front. Back to the point area to Rechtenwald. He goes to the backhanded shot, a good save by Ambrose. And another shot in front is blocked by Leiden. All Peters Township here. Back to the point, a shot and an easy save by Ambrose as he saw that all the way in from 40. Kittleberger's going to take a power move and another penalty in front here. We're going to have a, not sure if the net was off the mooring or, yeah, it looks like the play's coming outside the zone, so that would be an infraction from Peters Township. So that could have been goaltender interference in the crease is correct. So with 11:54 to go here in the second, 2:46 to go in the major penalty to Ackerman, and we're going to have a timeout here. As if there was not enough time to be freezing. Oh my, this is brutal. This is really brutal. Yeah, nice crowd today for Upper St. Clair. Good turnout. First game of the season, November 1st. And winter has come early. It is certainly cold outside. Kind of amazing, a week ago we had temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Yeah. But we dodged a bullet. It seems like when Hurricane Sandy came over, it was almost like we were in the calm eye of the storm because the outlying areas really got it right. But Giant Eagle cleared the shelves, and people have milk and bread and toilet paper for months to come. 11:54 to go here in the second. 2:46 remains in the Ackerman major penalty. Once again, a violent hit at center ice, and had to call the ambulance in for number 94, Gavin Reebholz for Peters Township. So again, once again, we hope all is okay with Gavin. Play will come outside the zone where Boyd will take the face-off against DeBolt, won by Peters. Rechtenwald will shoot that. It's going to go way wide. Back to the point where Tylinda will play it. Dumps it into the corner where DeShiel takes a hit. Good effort there by the Panthers, unable to control and get it out. Back to the point where Kittleberger will wheel and deal. Upper St. Clair player down Alibrand. Oh, a shot in front. Good save by Ambrose as DePolt had him point blank from 5 feet. Play comes back to the point where Kittleberger will be corralled by number 2, Boyd, and a good effort there. Rechtenwald gets a shot off, and that'll never make it to the goal. Tylinda will play it. He takes a power move, shot on. Good save by Ambrose. Picks it into the corner. 1:34 remains in the man advantage for Peters. Dump back in the corner where DeBolt will play it. Takes a big move. Oh, shot goes under the arm of Ambrose, and a good save by the senior goaltender. Back to the far corner, and a shot deflects in front. Never makes it to the goal. All Peters Township here. Panthers look tired. Good save again by Ambrose in front. The Panthers have to clear the zone here. 1 minute remains in the man advantage. 10:08 in the second. Back to Rechtenwald. Shot. Oh my, and Ambrose goes down. He got the left skate on it, and finally back to center comes Cassidy. He's going to take it wide. He allows precious time to get off the clock, and he's going to tie it up with 2 Peters Township players. A good effort there by number 18, Cassidy. Play comes over to Cochran on the corner. Good effort there by Puccetti. Pace of the game starts to pick up here as the legs get back. Taken by Stork, number 17. He's going to chip it off the glass, and that play will come all the way back to center, where it'll be played by number 5, Boss, for Peters Township. 15 seconds to go in the major. Oh, and there's going to be a minor penalty here on Peters Township, and number 16 is going to get the gate. Cochran's going to get a minor penalty for tripping, and that penalty will come at the 9:19 mark. So the Panthers will skate 4-on-4 for the next 11 seconds and have a power play of their own for almost 2 minutes. Face-off controlled by the Panthers, where Woomer will make a nice little drop pass as he'll give it to Leiden. Takes it up ahead to Boyd on the right wing. Controlled by Boyd. He's looking for a trailer. He's got Cassidy. Tries to do a spin move, unable to control the stick. Shot the length of the ice with 1:35 remaining in the Panther man advantage. It's going to be taken by Alibrand. Redirects it to Cassidy. A good outlet pass to Gavitt. Takes it and dumps it behind the goal, and a good effort there by Boyd to get to the play first and beat Kittelberger. Give and go back to Boyd, to the point where Alibrand will tee it up. Over to Cassidy. He tries to pull the trigger. Shot on, score! And Cassidy's going to tickle the twine and get his second goal of the game. And he's a pure goal scorer, Lisa. You give him an open shot from 15 feet and he'll beat you every time. He went high on Baker. And Cassidy rings up his second goal of the game, a power play goal at the 8:28 mark, and the Panthers take a big-time 2-0 lead. Good effort there down deep. Boyd passes to Alibrand. Alibrand with a nice little effort over on the off wing of Cassidy, and he makes no doubt about it and gets the Panthers off to a 2-0 lead. Crockett will take it far and wide. Shot's going to be right on, and a good glove save by Baker, and he'll hold on. And with 8:10 to go, Panthers enjoying a 2-0 lead. Backhanded effort by Upper St. Clair. Number 52, Matt Koch. Play comes down deep where Colcom will play it. Comes over to the Panthers, number 42, Grimm. And he looks to redirect it where it's going to be picked off by Ty Linda, and a good save as Ambrose went to both pads. Taken here by number 52, Coach. Finally going to be skated out by Peters Township, and Holcomb will beat the Peters player to the boards. Taken by DeBolt, and a good effort there again by the Panthers in the corner. Finally, DeBolt, he tries to get it back to the point where Rechtenwald will help him out. Little give and go where he tries to beat Koch in the corner, unable to control. Back to Rechtenwald, number 6, and he'll take a power move. Kittelberger, oh, shot on, what a save by Ambrose. And he says no, and the net came off the mooring, but another big-time save by Michael Ambrose, and he'll hold on with 6:35 to go. And a quick line change here by the Panthers, and the face-off will be to the right of our senior goaltender. Face-off controlled by the Indians. Taken in the corner where Emilio, a pair of 19s, will mix it up with Puccetti. Play is loose and taken by Stork. Good outlet pass where McCombs will redirect it, where Crockett will try to play it right on the tape of McCombs. A shot, rebound, Puccetti, he shoots and scores! And McCombs with a good effort. Crockett's going to get the assist. McCombs will get the assist. And a big-time rebound play by Puccetti, and he makes no doubt about it. He beats Baker on the short side. And the Panthers now with a commanding 3-0 lead. Time of the goal will be 6:05. Puccetti will notch his first from McCombs and Crockett. Time of the goal 6:05. Panthers lead 3-0. Play comes to DeBolt. Shot's going to go over the blocker side of Ambrose wide. Good effort there by Stork, and he'll mix it up with 3 separate Peters Township red jerseys. DeShiel's going to come away with it. Shot right on, and another easy save by Ambrose, and he'll hold on for a stop and play with 5:41 to go in the second. Panthers again 3-0 lead. Face-off taken by Peters, and a short side effort here by DeShiel, and another good save by Ambrose as he blocks the corner extremely well. Taken by Tylinda at the far point, near point here, goes over to Cassidy, unable to get it out. Finally gets back to center, and Peters will just dump it down deep. Little misinformation earlier. I was corrected by Lisa. Former coach Gary Klapkowski had a pretty much injury concussion at the Solar Blades and no longer is playing in the ECHL. So I hear he's back from Orlando, and he's now going to be coaching here at the amateur level again. Taken by Cassidy, number 18, and he tries to split the defense and looks for the hat trick. Effort, headman pass, looks for Burns. Looked like a delayed offside. They got away with it. Be careful here. Shot's going to go on. Kicked into the corner by Ambrose. Picked up by Woomer. He's going to wheel and deal behind his goaltender. Looks for some help, and he'll go to the far boards where Puccetti redirects it back to center, and he's got a tally here on the evening. Cassidy with 2. Panthers will redirect it into the attack zone where it'll be played by Kittleberger. Crockett will look to beat Kittleberger to the play. Oh, and a wide angle shot, and a good save by Baker. And that shot came out of nowhere from number 4, Dan Crockett. Play comes back into the Peters zone where it'll be kept in the corner. Centering pass, oh, and Woomer's going to get flagged here for probably an interference or tripping call. We've got an interference play, and number 40 will get the gate for the Panthers. 2 minutes minor penalty to Matt Woomer. Time of the penalty will be 3:45. Interference is the call, and Peters Township right back on the power play. Face-off controlled by Peters, done an excellent job controlling the play in their zone on the power plays. Unable to ring the register yet. This is their 3rd or 4th opportunity on the man advantage. With a 5-minute major, unable to score. Play taken by DeShiel. Centering pass, looks for Rechtenwald, unable to control. Kittleberger will take a heavy hit by Boyd at the left point. Give and go by DeShiel over to Rechtenwald, over to the far point, taken by Tylinda. Not able to get it out. Rechtenwald with a shot, just whistles wide. All Peters Township here with 1:10 to go in the man advantage. Taken behind the goal by Tylinda. It's loose. Shot, oh my! What a play by Ambrose as he just gets the left pad out at the last minute to save a goal. And St. Clair on a wholesale change gets late back into the game. Taken by Rechtenwald, shot. Oh, rebound. Oh, what a save again by Ambrose. Oh, and Rechtenwald thought he had him point blank from 5 feet. And Ambrose came out of nowhere. And a brilliant save by number 31 as he gets the accolades from his players. The net came off the mooring and a quick whistle with 48 seconds to go in the Woomer minor penalty and 2:33 in the period. Ambrose with a couple big-time saves here late in the second. Finally, the Panthers control a face-off and get it outside the zone, but right back on the attack comes Peters Township. Shot's going to go right on, and an easy save again by Ambrose. And he'll hold on with 2:21 remaining here in the second. I hope I don't get sick for my trip down south. I will not be a happy camper. It is freezing cold in here. I'm going to go look for some heat. Ask him who won the 1985 Kentucky Derby. Spend a buck. Natural gas is $3 a unit here. It's not that expensive. Face-off taken and controlled by Peters, and we're going to have a delayed offside here. And with 1:57 to go in the second, Panthers still have 12 seconds to kill on the Peters man advantage. Shot's going to whistle wide. Play taken behind the goal by Stork. Comes back to the point where it'll be kept in by Peters. Going to be played out by Crockett, and a good effort. We got a mini break. Here comes Cassidy. Gives it to Crockett on the backhand. Oh, good play there by Peters to get back into the play, and a late effort. Back to skating 5-on-5. Play comes across the crease, where it'll be taken here at the left point by Stork over to Alibrand, and oh my, he just shoulders Emilio and says, I got the better of that play. Play will come back to center again here, where Alibrand, a nice effort to keep that play, and boy, you just can't move number 33 off the puck. Could be a two-time winner of the Merrill Lynch Strong Like Bull Award here, a young player and big-time force here out on defense. Taken by Cassidy. He's looking for the hat trick. Oh, he went from the backhand to a quick forehanded shot. Been pretty much all Peters Township the second half of this period here, but the Panthers registering 2 more goals. Play will come all the way back with 24 seconds remaining, where Leiden will play it all the way over to defense partner Stork, and that'll be picked off in front. Play comes back to the center ice area, where it'll be played by the Panthers here, and icing will be called. And with 8.6 seconds to go, we'll have a face-off deep in the attack zone for Peters Township, and see if the Panthers can get out of Dodge here after 2 with a 3-0 lead. And hopefully see if we can get an update on the Peters Township player Reebholz. And that should do it. Boyd will skate it back to center, and that'll bring the second period to a close here. And the Panthers enjoying a big-time 3-0 lead here after 2. But the more important thought is, hopefully we have a Peters Township player that's in good shape. So a big-time period, kind of different momentum swings. Came back after a 40-minute delay, and the legs were, oh yeah, they may actually not be clearing the ice here. We need a break from a heat standpoint, but not sure if they're due to the lost time. They might not clear the ice here and go skate right back into a third period, which would be awful for the home team and the announcer. It looks like we're going to have probably a little mini break here, but we'll let them cut the ice here, and we'll be back for third period action in a moment. And we're back. Trying to thaw out here with, I got the inside skinny. It looks like curfew will be at 8:30, so they're going to attempt to get this third period in. But with 17 minutes to go and 15 minutes on the curfew, this game will probably come to an early end. And I think the decision to cut the ice was finalized by the home team. So both parties had to agree on whether to cut or not to cut the ice. I was informed Peters Township did not want to, and Coach Kierstein elected to cut the ice. So here we go with the third period. Obviously a decision when you're up 3-0 that will probably, hopefully, play to your advantage. What's that? Yeah. Play will be taken here by Rechtenwald. He'll outlet all the way to DeBolt, who goes to a backhanded effort and a good save again in front by Ambrose, and he'll hold on. Ambrose with a stellar second half of the second period, making extremely big key saves late on multiple rebound opportunities to keep the Panthers ahead 3-0. So a big time period by the Panthers, notching 2 goals in the second to take a 3-0 lead, and stellar goaltending by our senior, number 31, Michael Ambrose. Play comes to the near boards where Woomer will play it. Redirects it around the far board, and a good effort there by McCombs as he'll get that play back to center. Good effort there again by Leiden as he'll redirect it back to center, and Peters will poke that behind the Panther goal. Play comes around the corner to number 16 for Peters Township. Cochran. Play is still loose in the corner here where Wormer will redirect it towards Buccetti. Shot the length of the ice. Panthers will go on a line change with 15:15 remaining. McCombs will lose his edge where will be kept in here by number 42 for the Panthers on a good effort. Grimm. Taken by Colcom. Over to Alibrand, and he'll just be content to dump it behind the Peters goaltender where Opeka will play it on the right side. Taken again by Colcom, and the Panthers playing extremely smart, keeping 3 men back, sending 2 forward. Taken wide here by the Panthers. Oh, they're on a heavy hit onto number 78 for the Panthers. Play comes around the near board again by played by number 42, Grimm. Outlet pass where Tylenda will take the biscuit the length of the ice. Going to be helped out there by number 16 for Peters Township, which is Cochran again. Cochran will just backhand it, and he'll look to change. Play is taken on the far boards by Colcom, and he'll dump it back to center and redirect it right back in behind goaltender Ambrose, and shot the length of the ice by Alibrand, and icing will be called. And with 13:54 remaining here in the third, faceoff will be to the right of the Panther goaltender. Face-off shot right on, and a big face-off win there by Peters, and a good blocker save again by Ambrose. And he'll redirect that forward and get it with the paw. And we'll have another quick face-off to the right of the Panther goaltender. Face-off again controlled by Peters Township. Shot right on by Tylinda. Good save again by Ambrose, and he's down and makes multiple saves on a rebound opportunity. Kept in by Rechtenwald. Peters getting a little frustrated here. Taken by Stork in the corner, and he'll take a heavy hit in the corner. Boyd will return the favor. Stork and bodies all over the ice, and a good effort by Stork to get it back to center. A little sense of urgency here you can see by the red jerseys where Boyd will take it. Looks for a centering pass. Oh, what a save in front, and Gavitt with a good effort there. Peters right back on the attack where DeBolt will take it on the left wing, and he'll skate right by the defense. Centering pass, nobody home, where Kittleberger will gamble down deep. Play is taken by Stork, and here comes Cassidy on a mini break. Takes it wide, loses control. The play is loose. Baker will redirect it into the corner. Panthers change Luke Stork and try to keep the fresh defense on the ice. Rechtenwald with a good play, takes it, gives it to DeBolt. Right back to Rechtenwald, he'll take it wide. Centering pass goes in front. It's going to be corralled here by Crockett. And once again, the Panthers just content to get it out of the zone. Play comes back to center, and a good effort there. He drops it to DeShiel, and that shot's going to go high and wide on a deflection. And with 12:20 to go here in the third, faceoff will be to the left of the Panther goal. Panthers will win the draw where Alibrand will spin around and backhand it out. Icing will be waved off as Peters will be required to play that puck. Taken by number 35, Mountain. He's unable to control, and once again, Alibrand just content to drive at the length of the ice, but will be guilty of another icing call here. And with 12:01 to go here in the third, they'll bring the faceoff back into the Peters attack zone. Faceoff controlled by Crockett, and a good effort to get it back, and once again makes Peters go the length of the ice to retrace here. Panthers playing some very disciplined defense here, just content to keep 4 or 5 guys back and take a 3-0 lead into the hopper here. Oh, big hit there, and that hit was up high a little bit. Nothing called on Puccetti, and he looks to retaliate. He'll skate away. Taken by Tylinda in the corner where Opeka will skate it back to center. Gonna get his pocket picked by Grimm. Back to Cochran into Opeka. Give and go. Good effort there again by number 42 for the Panthers. And that shot gonna be into the zone while the Peters player was in, and that's an offsides infraction. And we'll have a stop and play with 11:05 to go in the third. A pretty quick moving third period, 7 minutes to go here if the curfew will be enforced. So we'll have to see if they play out the 11 minutes or will be forced to call the game after the 8:30 curfew. Play is taken on the left wing and redirected back to center where that shot wide. Comes back to the point. Shot goes off the blocker again of Ambrose, playing a stellar game here. Good effort by Stork, and he gets it to Cassidy. He's coming back looking for the hat trick. Shot on, oh, what a glove save, and goes into the meshing. And Cassidy even applauds the save by Baker as he taps the ice. And he had him point blank from 15. And Cassidy looking for the hat trick. Third of the evening, but a better save by Baker. And that faceoff will come to the right of the Peters Township goaltender. .10:17 remains here in the third. Peters still clawing and fighting to get back in the game. Shot by their captain, Rechtenwald, but that's going to go wide. Redirected back in the zone, taken by Holcomb, and he'll kick it back to center. And here comes Cassidy again. Comes down the far wing. Shot, oh my! Shot and score! And he rams it home, and he'll get the hat trick. And oh, you'd have to be here to believe that shot, folks. This guy is a pure sniper. Unbelievable ability to shoot the puck. And he rammed it home. It came out so fast, Lisa, it almost didn't look like it went in, but the referee signaled. And the hat is on the ice, 4-0 Panthers. Wow. I think he had, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if it was the St. Margaret's tournament, but I think Austin Cassidy had 11 goals in that weekend tournament. So quite a prolific goal scorer, and was hanging back and got his third goal at the 9 and change mark here in the third. Pretty much a 4-0 lead, but a fairly evenly matched game. But boy, big difference here in goaltending. Ambrose stood on his head late in the second, early in the third, and it has allowed the Panthers to get a few odd man breaks. Cassidy came back deep on two-on-one opportunities and opted to shoot the puck at a wide angle on the right side, the left-handed shot, and he made no doubt about it. So it looks like the Panthers are going to have their first win of the season, a very tough opponent here in Peters Township, a defending semifinalist in the PIHL AAA ranks, and we'll meet them one more time this season at their home rink at South Point. Taken here by the Panthers, deep in the corner where played by Tylinda. Play comes back to center where it'll be chipped ahead to Logan Stork. Across the far wing where Weimer will take it. He'll take a hit from behind, nothing called. Back to center where it's played by Koch. He'll redirect it into the corner, but Tylinda will get there first. Play is still loose at center where it's finally redirected back to the defense, and outlet pass right to Grimm, and he'll avoid a check. Taken by Koch in the corner, number 52, and a wide angle shot. Can't see the name. Is that Reinheimer, number 78? Not on the roster. I'll have to get that for you next time. Back to the defense where Stork will again play it with 8 minutes remaining here in the third. Big hit at center where Stork and DeBolt will collide. Good effort again by Woomer as he'll chase back with Rechtenwald, centering pass on the tape of DeBolt, assistant captain. He'll spin around, gives it back to DeShiel, and he's got a couple players in front where Kittelberger looks to gamble down deep. Finally going to be taken by Cassidy, and he's got a mini break. Oh, and a good effort there by DeBolt to get back into play. Peters gambling here, and the Upper St. Clair faithful has the opportunity to perhaps hang back here a little bit as Peters sending 4 and 5 players in deep, and an icing will be called against the Panthers. And with 7:13 remaining here, Panthers enjoying a big-time 4-0 lead. And the clock reads 8:28, so we'll see if the curfew will be enforced at 8:30. Face-off controlled by Peters in the corner, but going to be picked off by McCombs. Leiden's going to dig for it. Rechtenwald getting a ton of ice time for Peters. Over to Tylinda. Shot's just going to whistle by the far board. Comes back to Rechtenwald. A shot's going to go wide. Played by Puccetti and Tylinda in the corner. Going to be picked up by Alibrand. He rams it around the far board and out back to center, helped out by McCombs. Right back in. Peters will redirect it where Alibrand will take it and bounce it back behind goaltender number 31, Ambrose. Back to center. Kylinda will ram it down deep, and DeShiel will chase in for it. 6:20 to go in the third. Bodies all over the ice, still controlled by Peters. Back to the point, nice move by Kittelberger. Rister's not even going to get close to the goal. Played by Leiden again in the corner. Picked up by Rechtenwald. He takes a wide angle shot, and that'll just whistle wide. Taken again by Kylinda, and another shot and an easy save by Ambrose, and he'll hold on. We're going to have a wholesale change here by Peters. Both officials looking at the clock, and that'll do it. 8:30, the curfew is in force, and it was elementary, my dear Watson, anyway, with a big-time first game win here by Upper St. Clair on a very impressive victory. 3 goals by Austin Cassidy and 1 by Puccetti, and the Panthers make no doubt about it. Stellar goaltending by Ambrose. Number 1 star will go to number 18, Austin Cassidy, with the hat trick. Number 2 star to number 31, Michael Ambrose. And the number 3 star to number 19, Puccetti. And the Panthers with a big-time win here against a formidable opponent in Peters Township. So, again, play was a little bit stopped here in the second with Riebholz, number 94 for Peters Township, with a big-time collision with number 91, Ackerman. And, again, hauled off 35 minutes later on a stretcher. So our hopes and thoughts and prayers go out to the Peters Township player. But a big-time win. Next game here for the Panthers is November 8th. I'll be south, so I will not be here, but we'll be back for the November, I think, 27th or 28th game. So exciting victory. First big-time start for the Panthers, and accolades go to the shutout for our number 31, Michael Ambrose. Panthers enjoying a 4-0 victory here tonight. So tremendous game. For Lisa Ambrose on the camera, a special thanks. We're cold as can be, so we're going to get out of Dodge and warm up, and we'll see you next time here on the Panthers Television Network. Good night, everybody.